Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea if this is better or worse. You're going to have to let me know uh, sound wise, because I know people are wondering what's going on. Um, Somebody's asking, when does Six Flags announce their editions for 2017? I think it's like September 1st or somewhere, early September. Oh, here, I did it. I thought it was going to be against. All right, let me get rid of that crap. Anyway, so yeah, the editions like the first week of September. That's when we'll find out for sure. And of course, we can always talk about what we think's coming and what we think about rumors and all that good stuff. But anyway, on tonight's show, if I can find it, uh, the, what I did was I started trying another what do you call it, movie making program, because I'm using a. I know it's like bad, you know me. I'm an Apple guy, but I'm using a PC, so I didn't really care for what came on the computer for a Mac in terms of what do you call it? What they have to offer. So, trying to find it. I'm having the computer search for it, and it's not. I may have to while we're and do something. But it was pretty cool. I was just using different effects and stuff, filming a little stupid. It's kind of like a test to see what you guys think. If you think it sucks, you think it's good, stuff like that. So, if I can find it, yeah, it's usually a Thursday when they do that. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on. Yeah. It seems like this year's a little different. That's what it seems like to me, anyway. Let me see, where are we? I don't want that. I hate that one. I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, usually you're correct. It's usually the Thursday before Labor Day. Because then they do that awesome Labor Day sale that they always have going on. Cool stuff like that. Now, what is the name of this stupid thing? I don't know. You can't hear me very well? Yeah, we're having audio issues, and it looks like on my end, from what I see, it looks like the oh wow, it's low, it's or whatever. Well, you can hear me. I don't know if it's loud or not. Um, no, usually, well, they usually make a deal about it because they usually do the Labor Day flash sale that uh, they're always talking about. That they've been doing the last couple of years, and they've been selling. That's like the best time to buy season passes, dirt cheap, so on, etc. It's That's like the best time. That's the only time you're gonna get that deal. So they make a big deal about it with the announcement. So you're gonna have the season passes come out after the announcement. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think it's stuck on stupid. But yeah. Anyway, so this week we're gonna talk about a whole slew of things. Um, that's because I keep moving my head. Wavy, it's cool. Woo! Because I keep moving my head. I can't sit still. I'm like a crackhead, you know. That's why I don't sit. If you notice, when I'm working, when I'm doing this, I just can't sit. What the hell is the name of that stupid program? Like cyber something. I'm just trying to find it because I really, 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 this is really making it great for you guys. Here it is. Found it. Woohoo! Anyway, so like I was saying, well, this week we're going to talk about all the ride announcements that were made last week. We're going to talk about amusement park news. I do have riding of the bull information for that event at Six Flags Great Adventure that I know people have been wanting to hear, and there's something cool. when we get to that point, we're going to talk about Ace of Bats, and we're going to talk about a whole slew of things. Um, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that was going on, and all right, well, I'll do it like this. So needless to say, there is going to be a lot of cool things that go on, and you will see. You will see. Show's going to be a good one. I actually wrote down the notes, and we're going to talk about some good things, like I said. And just give me 1 minute here, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and that, and it's doing this thing. So we'll get back to that in a moment. We will have it. It'll be great. So anyway, so let me put my notes just so I know what. Yeah, definitely got events. We got news. We got rumors. We got all kinds of things we're gonna do. And we'll talk about, as like I said before, we'll talk about the riding of the bow and all that. So EPR. Woohoo! All right. So where's the notes? How do I begin? All right. So Pigeon Forge. Everybody knows what's that of Dollywood. We're not talking about Dollywood just yet. Pigeon Forge, the Smoky Mountain mountain coaster, had an accident. That's a third one. They didn't have one, not two, but three accidents. So basically, one of the mountain cars stopped, and another one hit it. People got hurt, and now they're crying. So that's about that. But I did find out a little while ago about Hollywood and stuff like that. I found out a cool thing that happened today at Dollywood. Lightning rod open to the public, so it's open. Let the floodgates open. It's officially real. So anybody wanting to go to Dollywood to ride lightning rod, well, now is your chance. You could go. Uh, you know, I kept saying when it wasn't ready for opening day that I said it was probably going to be August, September before you even got to ride it. Like it was always official, and that's looking about right. Some people have gotten to ride it, not everybody. Um, so that's kind of crazy. But at least people can now. What do you call it? You can make plans because now it's open. Hopefully, they got their launch. All that mechanics all worked out. Hopefully, the trains all worked out. Everything, so it can just continuously stay open. Donny and Great Adventure, huh? Two good parks. Two good parks. Yeah, Sean. They're probably going to be putting something there. I was kind of shocked that they got rid of it. I mean, I know it was cheesy, but it was just kind of like a cool thing to do. I don't know. It's weird, but hopefully they put something in the Tiki May spot because you don't want to just have open spots. That won't be cool. And yes, Lugo, lightning rod opens again. It opens again. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything's worked out because that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, you gotta expect other things because I mean, look, it's a prototype ride. Things don't always work out as they should with the prototypes. Don't be wrong. I'm sure RMC is going to put more launches on their rides, but once they, see what's going on, get all the kinks worked out, the prototype, I'm sure Dolly would realize his prototypes don't exactly, work in their favor all the time right off the bat. So I think, over time it'll be cool because I'm sure the ride's awesome. Uh, it's Dollywood. They like to put in good rides. So I'm hoping that it's awesome. The people that have ridden it said it was awesome. So once I get there, then that'll be cool. And I can really. Monkey Master. Monkey Master, go to bed. It's past your bedtime, little boy. I can hear you laughing. You're almost above. Well, you're not above me, but I can hear you, you little sticker. That's Jeremy. I can hear him laughing. Um, what did I open that for? I don't know. Anyway, um, Valley Fair. Everybody knows Valley Fair. If you don't, that's out west. Anyway, it's a Cedar Fair Park, and confirmed that the Enterprise is going bye bye, and something will go in its footprint. So you're probably going to get one of their versions of a swing ride or that other weird flat ride kind of thing that opened up in Canada's Wonderland that looks really cool. Maybe you get something like that there, but it's definitely a small footprint. Can't put nothing huge. But it's just a shame to see an Enterprise leave. I love those rides. Those are like one of my favorite flat rides ever. They are awesome. If you haven't ridden one, you better ride one before they're all gone because it looks like Parks are starting to rip them out. Lake Compounds sent theirs over to Kennywood. Valley Fairs is hitting the road. Parks are just taking them out. It's sad. Great rides, great rides. I don't for Vekoma to do launches. That's a good question. I don't know any off the top of my head, if any, that the Vekoma and launches. I don't know. I mean, RMC obviously themselves don't put the launch mechanism inside Lightning Rod, but I mean, you can get it from anywhere. They're probably just going to send it off. I agree. If other parks have them and you don't want to run it there and you want to use it for parts, I guess that's what they're going to have to do. Maybe one or two parks out of say six will have them, and the rest get sent there for backup parts. I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud. I guess it's possible, but again, the Vekoma launch thing, I don't know of any that if they have, yeah, they could have, but I just don't know off the top of my. I really don't. Uh, but um, I like to see every company that builds a coaster put a launch just to see what they do. If they don't have one, make one. I mean, launches are fun. It doesn't have to be a crazy launch. It could just be a launch. You know, just something cool, just to add some flavor. All right, what's the next thing? All right, so here's a little weird thing. Six Flags Magic Mountain announced for Fright Fest that they're adding a scare zone in DC for Suicide Squad, and all the what do you call it reviews I've been hearing about that movie that it sucks. And I don't know. I haven't seen it. I can't say whether it's good or not, but that's what a lot of people are saying. I haven't heard a good review yet, but I haven't been looking. But anyway, it's going to be in the DC area of Magic Six Flags Magic Mountain out of California. You're going to get the Suicide Squad scare zone, so that should be cool. I think. I think it'd be cool. I think it'll be cool. All right, what else we got? Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. We have the Incredible Hulk that started to do its soft openings, and the people that have ridden it have said it's awesome. So they said it's better than before, and it's good. So we shall see uh, as more and more stuff comes out. But yeah, it's soft open. So soon, any day now, they're gonna open it to the public. And I have no idea what's going on because nobody really said what was going on the ride. They just said it was beautiful from the queue line all the way to the end when you got off. So, I mean, keep it with that. But I'm actually kind of excited because I like that ride. I think it's a really good ride, especially down there. It's definitely one to want to ride. So that would be cool. So hopefully that it's been officially open when I go there. I would be I'd be grateful for that. All right. So a rumor at Kennywood. Kenny, everybody knows about Kennywood doing Noah's Ark, the whole refurbishment, the whole thing. And well, now they're thinking about doing another ride, and it's kind of like on the top of the ideas list of things to get done. Um, get rid of Garfield and retheme it back to the old mill or sawmill, whatever it used to be called, and then retheme it back to that. They said they had huge success with Noah's Ark, the feedback and the lines and all that. They said it was great. So now, because that was successful, now they're going to give that a try and see what's going to happen now. I mean, I like Garfield. I don't know if anybody's ridden Garfield. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I mean, I like Garfield. I think it's cool. Uh, but I would like to see what it used to look like back when. I mean, you're not going to get it exact down to the detail, but you're going to get pretty close. Well, B&M was like, hey, we're going to do this with Thunderbird. Uh, and I think this is B&M's own system now, I think. I don't think they went outside. I think B&M devised their own launch system. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what they did. And I haven't ridden that yet. That's the key word, yet. I have not been out there since 2014, so I missed this one, and I got to go back. Yeah, I mean, and the people that have ridden Thunderbird that I know, like, oh, it's great, you got to try it. Still has the rollers like a Junior Coaster has. All right. So now let's get into the two. Well, actually, there's three new ride announcements that were made last week and on Monday. We'll start out with Hershey. Um, they're going to add the United States first triple whatever. What do you call it? Drop towers. You're going to have ones of different heights. One's like 85, one's or 80 or something, and then one's like 100 and something, and then the other one's almost 200 feet tall. And they have different themes. One's a chocolate bar, one's a Reese's peanut butter cup, and one's like an almond joy or something like that. I mean, the park needed it. Uh, the only bad thing is Falcon gets removed for it, which sucks to me. Uh, I wish it didn't have to do that, but that's what's going on. All the other rides are going to get relocated throughout the park, and it kind of sucks. You know, I like that flat. No way. I hate when they do that. So, all right. So yeah, that's what Hershey Park's getting. That opens next year. Woo! All right. So we got Cedar Point and we have Kings Island. Let's talk about Cedar Point first. Uh, I mean, we kind of dibbled in that last week, so we'll dibble again with it now that we know officially that Main Street is getting the axe on September 16th. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Are we all in agreement that we all didn't like Main Street because it was just mean and it was a painful ride. I heard, I heard that when it first opened, it was actually pretty awesome, and it didn't hurt you. And people are kind of like, oh, we wish we could get it back to that. So I don't know how in agreement that we all are about Main Street or not, but so everybody's been speculating on everything under the sun for this spot. I've heard the RMC conversion. I've heard they're just going to rip it down and put some other coaster in its spot. I've heard that they're going to put a hotel expansion on it. Uh, I've heard multiple different hotels. Uh, there's multiple rumors. There's multiple things going on, but nothing official because I guess that's been kept secret for a while. I mean, I don't know how long. You would figure, well, maybe they might do what like Six Flags New England did. They were announcing the closing of Cyclone, and then you kind of get a sneak peek at what was going on the closing day. Maybe they're going to play that angle. Maybe they just have a date in mind that they're going to let everybody know. I didn't notice a date, for any more announcements, but they could play this any way they want to. I don't know. But hopefully, what they don't do is tear it down and use it for hotel expansion. I mean, I'm sure they need the expansion or the campground expansion or whatever, but if they keep taking away from the park itself, they're gonna really be landlocked, and then like every so many years they're gonna have to rip out rides just to put other rides. But yeah, see, a lot of people are here at RMC doing work on it. Now, if they do it, is it going to be Iron Horse? Is it going to be top of track stuff? Maybe it's going to be. Well, it might not be the T-Rex stuff. Nobody knows what is going on. I mean, I'm thinking if they're going to do it, they're probably going to do Iron Horse. Take that maintenance away from that big monster, and sky's the limit with what they could do with that. I mean, it's got a long layout. It's a long ride. So, I mean, the possibilities for this are endless for them. When you think about it, I know all the Cedar Fair parks has an on-site hotel. Technically, King's Dominion did. They had the King's Court. That used to be theirs, and I think they sold that off, or maybe it wasn't theirs, just potting it up. I don't know, but I believe theirs was theirs back whenever. Yeah, T-Rex is a new style track that they're working on. Instead of it looking like traditional, either top of track or the Steel Iron Horse, it kind of looked almost like a track in the middle. It was kind of weird looking, but it's just like a new style of track they got coming out. And, they have some kind of animated video on it, kind of showing what it does. It looks kind of cool. I don't know how it would be because it's a new style track, a new style train. So it's different than what we're all used to. So it's going to be kind of like, people fear things they don't know. It's going to be kind of like, I don't know how good this is going to be until you actually try it out, ride it a few times. Problem with, I mean, if you look at roller coasters in general by a manufacturer, if companies like RMC didn't try that T-Rex, innovation would kind of be non-existent. Like if you look at flat rides today, there's not that much innovation. First of all, there's not that many companies making stuff, but there's really not that much innovation. If you look at rides from all the way from 1900 to probably the 70s or 80s, when they were really like cranking out weird flat rides, all different kinds of weird stuff. And I think if companies could get that kind of innovation going back again, they could really make this. Because if you think about it, how many flats are you going to add? And when you add flats, most of the time people are getting used rides from yesteryear because there's not that much new stuff that's not a maintenance nightmare to bring into the park. So they need to, it's okay to take a classic and kind of put, a new age touch on it, I guess. You can, change the look a little bit. You can do different things. So I personally, for me, I like to see innovation. And that's why I like that they're doing the T-Rex. King's Dominion 2017 coaster. I haven't heard any announcements from them yet. Like, nothing official. I know Hurler's going to reopen next year. Not exactly. I mean, I've been hearing the tremors of a King's Dominion coaster. There is a new Kings Island coaster for 2017, but I haven't heard nothing about King's Dominion. I have no idea. I mean, there's rumblings going on about a coaster, but they're definitely getting Hurler back after a whole year of retracking. So that'll be good. They'll get that. It'll to be a good year. I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily gonna go. They just teasing? Was it missing? What the hell is it? And when they finally introduced Mystic Timbers into the world, and you know what? It's not the biggest. It's not the craziest. 109 feet tall. It's got like a 97 or 90 something foot drop over 3,000 feet of track. It's more like a young thrill seeker, family kind of ride. But when you look at the ride animation for the ride, they show you everything but the shed. This mystical, magical shed that's at the end of the ride. So when you're looking at it, nobody knows what's inside, so they're doing the whole hashtag pound sign, what's in the shed. People are saying, oh, it's a drop ride like at Busch Gardens, but if you look, it won't work that way. Uh, you know, there, there's a whole bunch, theories, I should say, of what's inside the shed. What's inside the? I don't know what's in the damn shed, and I wish I knew what was in the damn shed. And the rumblings were like, I've been hearing over by Grizzly, and I think a lot of people have heard this. I mean, I haven't seen anything concrete, nothing, unless I'm like mentally retarded or something. And I missed an announcement by King's Dominion, but over by Grizzly, like by the go-kart track and all that area over there, looks like there could be a coaster coming with the theater closing, and there's plenty of room to build something. Just like everything else, rumors, and I don't know. So anyway, my question to you guys is, what do you guys, think what's in the shed? I like to see what you guys think is inside the shed. I think it'd be cool just to see what you guys think. I mean, I don't know. What? What do you mean? Oh, the screen is black. It is. What happened? Why is the screen black, yo? Oh, what now? Is that better? I have no idea what happened to the screen. I didn't touch anything. Maybe I did. Now you get to look at my ugly mug. You probably guys would probably rather see the black screen than me. Just saying. That would be cool. Maybe it wouldn't be cool. Maybe. Anyway, so now the black screen's gone. You can stare at Roller Coaster Tycoon, man. And over here there's a low, and it's 90 degrees in that area. Yeah, now it's back. I was trying to give a fake weather report on the Roller Coaster Tycoon pinball machine. Yeah. Anyway, so what do you guys think? You think something with Son of Beast is in there? Could be. Who the hell just messaged me? Oh, damn. Oh, that was a cool text. Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando added a new video about Krampus. I don't know how many of you have seen uh, Krampus. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I don't know if anybody likes it or they hate it. I would love to have a green screen behind me, but I'm not that savvy about tech. I would need like a total team of tech nerds over here teaching me how it all works. I mean, I would imagine if back here we had a green screen and I had somebody here that was smart with that stuff. I could totally have a ball on the show. I mean, do you really? I mean, think about the endless possibilities with a green screen behind you. If I could do that, oh my God. You have no idea how amazing that would be. You can have people projecting all kinds of crazy crap in the background, and I can react to it like an idiot. Fat guy idiot running around like an idiot. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so I don't know how many of you guys are going, or want to go, or care about riding in the bull. I want to start talking about Ace events. Uh, there's a few I want to go over. That was the end of the news, by the way. I got good information about riding in the bull, and I'm going to read that to you right now. The lowdown. Let me just see where the hell I put it. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Actually, I'm going to start from the top. Get over with and get to that. If not, I'm going to mess myself all up. And I know I really like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get riding the bull stuff. And then I just was like, snatch it away. Anyway, so the next event that I want to talk about coming up is another awesome place. August 13th to the 14th, coasting by the ocean at Maury's Pier. And it basically costs, for the 2-day ticket, $55. A 3-day ticket is $80, and you get all kinds of crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. The 2-day week includes rides and slides for 2 days, lunch, coupons, beach party, exclusive gifts and surprises, ERT over 25 rides, ocean lights on tour, great white ERT in the dark, extreme ride ERTs. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff. It's pretty crazy. Oh, my shirt, my if you're talking about me, I love this park. This park is cool. Little America. I love Little America. Oh, wait a minute, my notes. All right. Next thing. Uh, August 21st. Yes, it's a Sunday, but it's Luna Park Fest 6 down at Coney Island, New York. This is a deal. This is a deal of a lifetime. Uh, it costs $59 for this event. Now, if for those of you that have never been to Luna Park down at Coney Island to ride the amazing old Coney Island Cyclone, it's like $10 a ride on that bad boy. And like all the, like Thunderbolts, like $10, and some of them on the rides are like $10. Uh, so think about it. If you took 6 rides on Cyclone during ERT, you paid for the event all itself on its own just by getting them rides for 30-minute ERT. Then you get a 4-hour Luna Park wristband, and then you're going to get a lunch, and then you get like 3 entitlement things which you can use to either go on Cyclone, Go-Karts, Thunderbolt, Zenobio, and then if you want, for $12 more, you can get a 2-hour wristband at Dino's, which is cool. And then you get one ride on the Wonder Wheel. So, needless to say, if you're looking to go somewhere for that cheap for a day at Coney Island, and good luck trying to do it any other way because you can't, it would probably cost me like $300, $400, $500 to take me and my 2 kids to do all that. It just isn't. You ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. I know, shocking. And then, if you have any questions about that event, you can talk to your boy right there, Luca Oshimlecha. He has all the answers to your questions because he's an assistant rep in that region. So if you have any questions about that event, you contact Mr. Luco, and he, Mr. Luco, will hook you up with all the answers that you will need. Yes, he will. And if you don't want to give up the answers when you see him, just give him a noogie. Give him lots of noogies. All right, here's one for you New Englanders. This is only like 2.5, 2 hours away, depending upon where you live. Could be longer, I don't know. But anyway, August 27th and the 28th, Funtown Fest up in Maine. You're going to get ERT on Excalibur. You're going to get snacks. You're going to get breakfast, and it costs $35. That's kind of cheap because Isn't like one day like $30, $40 at that park? So it's like buy one get one free, and it's an event. I mean, less ticket price. It says tickets are included in that. That's why I blew my mind and it said $35. Like that's crazy. And Excalibur's awesome. It's crazy awesome. And so for 35 beans, you're gonna get ERT both days on Excalibur. I mean, there's a whole. You can look at the flyers if you go to aceonline.org. You can see it. So if you're an Ace member, I'm sure they have a price for non-Ace members, but I didn't talk about that. Uh, but in any case, and you don't have to pre-register. You can just show up on the door and just do the event. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You pay and then you go, and then it's cool. It'll be cool. There you go. Look out! You got a question that's being asked. When is the deadline for Coney Island? Coney Island's gonna be fun. Plus, Devin's never been. Oh yeah, I didn't look to see if that video was done. Let's look and see if it is done. Oh, there it is. Yes, sirree. I'm just gonna add this file because now I know where it is. Oh, in a couple minutes, we'll show this video because I got it, and then you guys can tell me if you like what I did or not. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you when the video's coming. It's all queued up, ready to go whenever I hit the button. Now that's cool. All right, so back to the notes. All right, so now they're riding the bull. Now it's there right in front of my face. All right, the flyer's not out yet. Registration's not up yet, but I've got a hold of Brett, and he gave me the lowdown. He didn't tell me the exact price, but it's the same as it was. So it's probably like $30. So for those that don't know about riding the bull Ocho, that's at Six Flags Great Adventure, um, and it's called Riding of the Bull Ocho. It's on September 10th. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 1 hour Nitro ERT in the morning, 2 hours of nighttime ERT in El Toro. There could be more rides added. They're not sharing the event with the fairgrounds. And here is something cool about this event. I didn't realize it. This is the 10th anniversary of El Toro. And on top of that, they are working on a 10th anniversary El Toro collectible for all the attendees that it's not, you can't buy it in the store. I guess you can never buy it in the store. It's something that they're coming up with for the 10th anniversary to give everybody at the event. What that is, I don't know. He didn't tell me because he's still working on it. So, like I said, so if that's kind of like if you're into collectible stuff that nobody else can get and only you can get, that'll be cool. I don't know what it's gonna be. I really don't. Usually people think because I know people or whatever, I got all the answers in the world, and I don't. I mean, I know people, and sometimes they're willing to give up some information, and they don't give it all up, and that's cool too. Uh, so I got that info out of Brett. I don't know what time lunch is going to be. I did hear that Pirates Cove place, the three coasters, are not open yet, and the state, inspections, they're going nuts because of how close the roller coasters are. Because there's three of them, they're all intertwined with each other, so people, the state inspections, like freaking out about it. So they're not open yet. Hopefully shortly, but they'll be open. So that's that on that. Riding of the Bull is September 10th. That's when that is. Um, so I didn't go last year because I was already at what do you call it, CoasterCon. So I'm like, I had my fix Great Adventure for the year, and so skip riding of the bull, and then I will go back this year. I will do riding of the bull. So remember, there is ERT. More rides could be added, but they're still going back and forth with the flyer and all that. Brett did say Monday should be online registration starts with the flyer to follow shortly after. So keep that in mind when wanting to do it. You'll be able to see the flyer and all its beauty. All its magicalness. All right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There I am. When is it? It is September 10th. Hopefully you can hear that. I hope you did. If not, I will put my fingers up on the days. I will do like number sign language. Anyway, so there's the rest of the dates with not much information. I also have some CoasterCon rumors to spill the beans on. Anyway, September. October 1st, Full Thrill Fest at King's Dominion. October 2nd, Celebrate America. Uh, October 8th, Phoenix Fall Fun Fest at Knoebels. November 19th, Smoky Mountain Coaster Fest at Dollywood. December 3rd, Coasting Through the Snow at Busch Gardens, Virginia. I don't have any info. There's no flyers on any of that. So let's get in some CoasterCon rumors about next year because CoasterCon is officially Six Flags Fiesta Texas, SeaWorld Texas, and ZDTs. That's the official lineup for CoasterCon. But I heard some rumors through the grapevine. It's not confirmed by Ace and the parks, none of that good stuff. But they're rumors, and hopefully people like this. I've never been in that area. I have been to Six Flags over Texas, but not down this way. So new adventure for me that I'll hit. It'll be fun. Anyway, rumor Schlitterbahn, like the main original first one ever. They're working on either a 1 or a 2 day. What do you call it? Event. I hear when they do SchlitterCon over there, I heard it's like crazy. It's like the best event ever, especially for water park. People are like, why water parks? So these are like the OGs of water parks that like made like crazy water parks. They started the trend supposedly. So that's what seems to be the cool thing. The other thing is Thursday night when Con Air. I don't know why cons ended on Thursdays. I don't get it. I don't know what the deal is. They need to say what the deal is. Why are they leaving? Anyway, at the end of it, when VDTs is over, they're going to do the banquet. So instead of like doing it in the middle of it, they're doing it at the end, which I think is cool. I actually like that idea. Then they're looking to go to Galveston Pier and go to the other Schlitterbahn in Galveston. They're going to, like bookmark the ends of the con and end with a Schlitterbahn. So that will be cool. So that's all my CoasterCon secret news that I've been told. But anyway, so I'm going to show you this video, and I want you guys to watch it, and then I want you guys to let me know if you like what I did, you think certain things suck, just let me know. Let me pop this puppy in. Here we go. Check it out. Cool.
Oh, wait, whose cup? Who's is whose?
Sprite is mine.
They messed it up.
Why?
This one was yours. The other one was
They feel
ours.
the other way around. I'll have his piss.
Wait, the Sprite's yours, right?
Well,
What are you pissing in it?
Maybe. I wouldn't piss in your cup. Wait, this. It's about time they do something with that piece of shit.
What?
secret. Get out here. He's popping a squat. Perfect. This is happening to you. It's true. What the? Oh. Woo! Oh, this is a joke.
So anyway, I was just messing around with different, what do you call it, different little special effects things just because I was like, I just want to try and make it different. You know, none of the videos I made before really had anything cool or anything different or anything like that. Yeah, it made absolutely no sense, but we had gone to Six Flags on Sunday, and it was just, yeah, I noticed the graphics stop abruptly. Certain things, it's like, it doesn't like, I'm sure I could probably blend them, but I wasn't really like playing with the effects and stuff. But anyway, we were at Six Flags New England on Sunday, and I was just walking around, video just taping random stuff. I was going live from the park on my personal Facebook. I think I'm going to stop doing that and try to get people to watch it on, what do you call it, the Grove Show going live at the park. So if you don't like us on Facebook, you know, you can click on the Grove Show's Facebook, whatever. I mean, basically, it's weird. SFNE Online and the Grove Show are really all in one, but we just have two different, you know, pages and stuff. It's kind of weird, but it's just, you know, something I did. It wasn't anything, you know, bad. It's still, you know, promoted as SFNE Online's Grove Show. It's just had like their own separate little thing going. I didn't want to keep like bombarding SFNE Online stuff all the time with the Grove Show, even though it's all in one. But I didn't want the whole page to go Grove Show, Grove Show, Grove Show, Grove Show, Grove Show. Go see it now. Hurry up, do it. So yeah, that's what we did, and we're gonna keep playing around with stuff as we go on. You know, more events we go to, more parks that we go to. We're gonna do that. You're gonna start seeing a lot more better stuff. I mean, I think that video quality wise was better than what I was doing before on the Apple computer, just because that program, what is it, iMovie, it really sucks. It's not really that good, and I'm using some, I don't know what the hell it is. It came with the computer I got. Actually, the park was not packed on. What do you call it? It was not. There was only 5,000 in the park, and the park wasn't really that busy. It was, you know, the rain, even the thought of rain scared people away because it rained in the morning, and then it did at night, and it looked like it was going to roll through any second. And like around like 8 o'clock, it finally started raining, but we had just bailed out like just around 8 o'clock. It was definitely, it was fun. We rode everything we wanted to, no problems. I used exit passes for Superman, so we did that. It was cool. Uh, yeah. So needless to say, uh, it was a good day. It wasn't like crazily hot. It didn't rain on us. It was just nice. So we rode what we wanted to. We ate. We chilled. We watched the magic show again, and they had that yo-yo guy, fire guy, but he didn't do fire in the building. But they did all that. You know, he had his own little weird thing going on inside. Um, but yeah, Sunday was definitely a good day to go. A lot of people are stupid. Oh, not necessarily stupid. I guess maybe they don't want to get wet, take a chance. When you see rain in the forecast on the day, especially if you got a season pass, you're better off going that day because when you're saying it's gonna rain, people stay away. They don't want to go. And if you want to try and get as much riding as you can, that's the day to go. I mean, while we were at the park from open until about maybe 5 of 8, maybe a little after 8, there was really no lines. We didn't wait more than 10 minutes for anything except Superman. But everything else was a walk on. It was great. You know, I'm sure most of the people that were at the park were probably in the water park, maybe. I don't know. I didn't go in the water park. I was going to, but I didn't. So the next time, we're just going to keep, what do you call it? We're just going to keep the momentum with, anytime we go to a park, period, even if it's Six Flags, I'm just going to keep making videos and playing with things. And you guys say, hey, that sucks, stop doing that, or that's cool. Try not to do too much of that, you know, so on and so forth. We're just playing around with it. Well, me, but, you know. How was Superman VR? I like the VR. Mine worked. My brother's actually didn't work. Uh, he got it where, you know, it was calibrated. Uh, what do you call it? But it wouldn't leave the station. And like when he went like around the other way, he could see the back end of the station. Like it was cool, but he didn't, and that was his first time, so he truly didn't get to experience virtual reality. And he said something to the employees, and they were just basically like, nothing we could do about it. Like they wouldn't even give him an exit pass to get back in line to to give it a try. It just wasn't working. You know, so needless to say, he didn't get a good, warm, fuzzy feeling about VR. But it worked for me, and I like it. But it's just taken too long to get the people through with it. I mean, it's a lot easier now. There's no more straps. You just tighten the back of your head like a coal miner, and you know you get to work on it, and you can ride the ride. I think you know, but I mean, like I said, the rumor around the campfire is this is the only year for Superman VR. They're going to move to another ride or whatever and ruin somebody else's ride. So, you know, I hope they don't put it like on Wicked Cyclone or Thunder. Just leave the rides alone. Get rid of it. That's what I say. I mean, it's weird. It's a catch-22. It's like, I like VR. I think everybody should experience it. But it kills load times on roller coasters. It's just bad. I would love to see the ride numbers for Superman this year. I would, you know what I mean? So you can compare it to like last year and be like, whoa. You know? Yeah, I mean, look, think about it like this, guys. This is the beginning of something different for roller coasters. When you're putting VR. Yes, right now it's not working perfectly. It's not really working that great at all. It's causing a lot of baloney. But remember what I said a little while ago? Innovation. And I like to see innovation. While I think it's stupid to put it on a popular ride like Superman, but it had to be done. And I know people are like, F that and this, that, and the other, and it sucks. Look, I get that. I agree. They're not ruining the so-called experience because you don't have to have it on. So, but the load times are what's killing it. That's the problem. But like I said, innovation over time, it'll get done quicker and quicker and quicker. But they just have to get there. So this is the first step in innovation to get that way. I'm not like totally 100% behind virtual reality yet. While cool, I'm not doing it because it's cool. I mean, nothing like, you got Superman battling Lex Luthor and all that while you're riding. That's awesome. I think if it was like the other animation, I'd probably be like, whatever. It just it sucks you in because it's Superman. Who doesn't like Superman? Who does not like that character? And to see him flying around while you're riding makes it that much awesome, that much cooler. Hello, Coaster Cat. Better late than never, I guess, right? You missed the video. You missed all kinds of cool things. Riding on the bull stuff. I guess you have to go back and watch it because it was cool. Anyway, like I said, so who knows what's going to happen in 5 years, 2 years, 10 years with virtual reality? Is it going to become better? Is it going to be worse? Are they just going to scrap it? Kind of like 3D TVs. Like I said, it is what it is. Everybody has that preference. Some people will wait in that line and be like, it's the greatest thing ever. And by all means, that's cool. So we'll see. We will see how it pans out. And see, because now Cedar Fair's getting on that bandwagon too with the VR. They're like, well, Six Flags is doing it. We got to do it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it may turn out okay. This is the first incarnation, and maybe they already have something that's new that they're going to try out again later. I like I said, I don't know the answer to that, but it could very well happen. And if it does, then that's super, super duper cool. It'll be like crazy cool. So I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get going. I feel bad for Costa Kev. He missed out. Now he's like, hey, we're going already. Anyway, so we'll be back next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Chilling out, having a great time, whatever. And we'll find out what next week's show comes upon us next week, I guess. So, until next week, peace out. And keep on coasting, baby. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you.